Hey y'all, this is your host Liz, and you're listening to the Bad Millennial podcast, a show that dives into the ever changing culture of our generation, sharing cringeworthy dating stories, navigating the workforce. Like, Bad Millennial covers it all. Whether you're a proud member of the millennial generation, or you're just trying to understand the world through our lens, or you simply just feel bad for our generation and want to hear what's what, Bad Millennial is the podcast for you. This is going to be episode 22, and Trevor is back for a third time sharing his toilet thoughts and shower soliloquies. I also just want to remind you guys at the top that merch is always available at Etsy. Go to badmillennialshop.etsy.com. Use code BAD10 for 10% off. That's bad, the number 10 for 10% off at badmillennialshop.etsy.com. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe, like, give a thumbs up, share with your friends. Also, if you're on Spotify, don't forget to rate and also answer the Q&A. What did you think about this episode? I'm always so excited to hear your thoughts and all of your feedback. So thanks again for tuning into this week's episode of Bad Millennial. And wherever you're listening to your podcasts, leave a rating, a review, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Also, follow me on Instagram at Bad Millennial Pod, on Twitter at _Bad Millennial _. And I've also started a Substack, so subscribe to my newsletter at badmillennialpodcast.substack.com. All right, now that we've got all of that business out of the way, let's dive into another episode of Toilet Thoughts and Shower Soliloquies with Trevor. Enjoy. Okay, Trevor, I had to ask because this is one of my favorite and my listeners' favorite segments, toilet thoughts and shower soliloquies. So I have to ask, what are your three quick toilet thoughts that kind of just random thoughts come in your head, and then your one kind of deep or long thought out shower soliloquy? Take it away.
That's kind of funny. Well, my toilet thoughts. I typically like to respond back to text messages or DMs, just messages in general. Then another thing I think about is my calendar and scheduling. So I'm typically going through the calendar or schedule to figure out, okay, what's the day gonna look like, whatever. And then the third one, I would say maybe girls. Whoever I'm dating or whoever I like. Uh, is that appropriate or not? I'm not sure, but
I mean, if it's a quick thought that's always on your mind, you're currently dating. I'm sure you have a lot going on in your brain.
so yeah, definitely girls, my calendar and schedule, and responding back to text, emails, the whole shebang, and shower sequelities. Did I say that correct?
Soliloquy.
Soliloquies.
Yeah, that is a hard one.
That's
That's
close
kind of
enough,
funny.
huh?
Yeah.
What do I think about the shower? A lot of times when I'm in the shower, I'm thinking like how clean I want to be, how good. Honestly, um, yeah, I think about how good I look a lot of times. Not in an ego way, just like, oh wow, my
Yeah.
physique or how good I smell. I don't think too deep in the shower though.
No, you don't?
Mm-mm.
Just a quick
I think
self-love.
deeper
Yeah.
in bed than I do in the shower.
Interesting. Interesting. I
Yeah.
usually fall, well, yeah, for some reason with me, like showers are where I get my best thoughts. I'm just like, I don't know. It's super deep stuff and mulling over. Or when I'm like staying up super late and it's like 2 a.m.
I
and I've
lost you
got
for
the
a second. Or
random
when what?
like late night terror thoughts.
Say it last time. Or when what?
Oh, and it like yeah, and I'm in bed, like it has to be like 2 a.m. and then I have like deep random thoughts because like my brain isn't making any sense. That's
Mm.
probably the only time I have like long soliloquies about anything.
Yeah, I would say then I probably don't have any too many deep thoughts in the shower though. They're real simple.
No,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
No, that's fair. And I think honestly your toilet thoughts how are top priorities,
Yeah, yeah,
like
those are, yeah.
how would you rank them? Like girls, then the schedule, girls.
I would say probably schedule, girls, responding back to text.
Are
Responding back to
you
text is my least favorite.
really? So are you like a phone call or a FaceTime person?
No, I'm really an in-person type person, but I don't
Oh,
like to show people my patterns. So a lot of times when people text me, unless it's clients, then I typically will never respond back immediately.
interesting. So you actually have to like be in person with your friends to kind of get that full
I mean, phone
conversation
calls
going.
too. Phone calls. I talk. A lot of my friends do call me for sure, but um, yeah, text wise, I typically don't respond back to text. Even now, like I was planning on texting people back before the podcast, but then once
Uh-huh.
I was trying to get the podcast going, I'm like, so throughout the podcast, I keep getting text messages, but I now after this, I gotta take Nipsey out, so they're probably not gonna get a response back until like this afternoon now.
I appreciate you because you're like, I have priorities, okay? I have to get stuff done, okay?
It's not
You
even priority. Sometimes, literally, I'm chilling and I'm like, I literally forgot to go back to my text message. That happens
wow.
every single day where
Wow.
I have no
That's just
I have no top priority to respond back to
interesting.
text.
That's so different from me. I'm learning to like not take things like that personally because I'm a
Yeah,
writer.
yeah.
So
People take it
I
so
love
personal.
texting. I love texting. I love going back and forth. It's a high almost.
Yeah,
Whereas
people
if
take
you
it very
know
personal
me,
with me.
yeah. But I guess if they know you, then they know
Well,
it's
once they
like it,
realize it,
you don't
yeah,
mean,
that's
yeah.
why, and that's why the patterns stay that way. So you learn not to take it personal.
Interesting. And you'll always
Mhm.
get back, or you'll like
I do my
actually do a
best.
phone call. Yeah,
I do my
that's
best.
fair.
hmm
That's
I do my
fair.
best.
I find it so
I
funny.
knew we were going to do the podcast today, so purposely I knew to try my best to be more mindful when you do text to be
Mhm,
as quick as I can. But
mhm.
I mentally prepared my mind for that.
I appreciate it. I feel like with you, with texting, it has to have a purpose. Like I'm texting you about something. You're not like a conversationalist on the texting front.
I can be, I just might not be as consistent. That's why I won't be the back and forth or I'll be doing it for like 3, 4 messages and then I fucking fall off the earth. There you are. Well,
There you
say,
are.
let me
You
let you say, let me let you say hi and bye to Nipsey.
yes.
She was asleep the whole time during the podcast,
Oh, she
but
was so good. Hi, Nipsey.
hey,
Hi.
baby.
Welcome to the podcast. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Oh, she's like just waking up too.
Yeah, yeah. She knocked out the entire time. We went for an hour walk before the podcast, and let me show you
Oh, that's smart.
my new flower to the addition.
Oh, that's so
I
nice.
added
I
her
love it.
yesterday, and I added her on like Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, I love it.
Isn't
See,
that
those should
pretty?
have been part of your soliloquy because you have such a green thumb. Like
Such a green
honestly,
thumb. Yeah, I got plants everywhere.
I'm jealous. Oh, that's a wow.
Look how big the leaves are.
Those are beautiful. What
Yeah,
kind of
look
plant is
how.
that one?
I don't know any of the names. I'll be honest. I don't know.
You just know how to make them live and
Oh, you
love
should
you.
see this one. I don't know if you saw this one. This is one of my latest ones. This one is huge,
Oh, wow. That is,
massive,
oh, that's gorgeous. Whoa.
massive. And
I
then when
can't.
we were talking, this is where. So I was sitting here on my
Oh,
computer,
Masteria.
and I got
Oh,
this
I love that
mushroom.
one.
Isn't it
You're gonna make me
beautiful?
want to go Home Depot right now because
Yeah.
all I have are my tiny little succulents. Like this one, so far, it's still green.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
green.
still
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's
That's a lot.
my tiny little thing,
That's a lot.
and
Don't
then
worry, Nat. We're going.
yeah, and this and my little flowers. Oh my gosh, oh, this is great. I love it.
Well,
Thank you
Liz,
so much
yes.
for
Till next time.
sharing.
Let's stay in touch, though, for sure. Okay.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much, Trevor.
Thank you,
This
and
has
I'll
been
talk to you
awesome.
soon.